This light source has some interesting properties. I'm going to show you how to craft and use a copper bulb in Minecraft. As you can see, you can find them in multiple locations within the trial chambers. As you can see, they can be on or off. If I press this button, it'll turn on. Press this button, it'll turn off. Now, there are some interesting properties, and we're going to take a look at them after we figure out how to craft them. To craft one, you're going to need the various types of copper blocks. So it can be any of these. These are unwaxed, or you can have them waxed. But you have to match them. So this is block of copper. You must use block of copper with that, a blaze rod, and redstone dust. So here we have a regular copper bulb that crafts 4 of them. If you use exposed copper, like this, blaze rod, and redstone dust, you will get an exposed copper bulb. Same with weathered and oxidized. Now, if you want to do a waxed one, you need to use the waxed plus the blaze rod and redstone dust. And here we have a waxed weathered copper bulb. You can also take an unwaxed copper bulb and turn it into a waxed one. So let's take this, the exposed copper bulb, put in a honeycomb, and we have a waxed exposed copper bulb. The copper bulbs that you find in the trial chambers are all unwaxed. For this part, we're going to look at the waxed copper bulb, because I don't want them to oxidize. As you can see, these are not currently lit. So how do we light them up? Well, to light them up, you need a redstone signal. So let's do this here. That's on, that's on, that's on, and that's on. Now, if you notice, it did not change when these turned off. So if you do this, it again toggles off. So a single redstone signal will toggle them like this. You'll also notice that this is the brightest. The more oxidized it gets, the dimmer it gets. How about if we use a lever? Well, that turned it off, that turned it off, that turned it off, and that turned it off. And this is switching it into the off position now. So if I turn this on again, there is power. Turn it off, and look at that. We have still power. Now this is an interesting thing here. Now you can see that there is a signal going into this because of this red dot. Turn that off. There is no signal going in. So again, you can do that and you can see the red dot appearing. Now the light level for each one, as I mentioned, differs. So this one is a light level of 15, here is 12, here is 8, and here is 4. Comparators can be used to read the state of the copper bulb. Now if you turn this on, we've got a signal going in that the piston is up. If you turn this off, it's still on because this is on. If we do this, as you can see, it is now off. Same thing with this one. Now, as for the redstone signal itself, it is identical. 15 for both of these. Now I'm going to demonstrate something a little bit different. We've got observers taking a look at the copper bulb. Now if I turn this on, as you can see, the observer noticed a change in the state, so it triggered the piston. I turn this off again, same thing happened there. Turn this on again, as you can see, that's what happens. So these do behave quite differently. It's identical with this one, of course. Like that. Going back to the oxidation levels, these ones are waxed, so you can remove the wax using an axe, like this. And you can apply wax with a honeycomb, like this. Now, if we remove the wax from all of these, now I'm going to actually turn these on, because I would like to demonstrate the changes. So if we do this, you can see the oxidation level changed. And again, it got brighter. So we now have no oxidation at all, and they are all at level 15 for brightness. Now, since these are not waxed, they will oxidize over time, and as that happens, they will get dimmer. The only tool you can use to pick up a copper bulb is a pickaxe, and it has to be stone or higher. If you don't use these, you drop nothing. So, there we go. This light source allows you to have a very compact T flip-flop. But how are you going to use it? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the video on the left to learn more about the copper grate. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.